Hi everyone! Today, we're going to talk about communication. But before that, I'm going to introduce first the speakers of each category. First, we have Miss Alma Igot. She's going to deliver or discuss to us the nature of communication. The second one is Miss Cristine Bughao. She will be going to discuss the importance of communication. And I will going to discuss the process of communication. So hi again, I am Jhonpol and I'm going to talk about the process of communication and its elements. So first we have the sender. The sender sends the message to a receiver. The second is the message. Basically, the message is the heart of communication. It could be transmitted into verbal or non-verbal form. The third one is encoding. Encoding is putting the targeted message into appropriate medium. The fourth one is the channel. The channel, it is the medium where the speaker and the receiver using. The fifth one is the receiver. The receiver is the person who receives the message. The sixth one is the decoding. Decoding is simply the comprehending of the message sent by the sender. The last one is the feedback. The feedback is the feedback or the response of the receiver to the sender and vice versa. Sender can also send a message or the feedback to the receiver so that the communication process will be smooth.
What is communication? Most people say that communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place, person or group to another. Every communication involves at least one sender, a message, and a recipient. This may sound simple, but communication is actually a very complex subject. The transmission of the message can be affected by a huge range of things. This includes our emotions, the cultural situation, the medium used to communicate, and even our location. The complexity is why good communication skills are so desirable by people around the world. Accurate, effective, and unambiguous communication is actually hard. The nature of communication is about sharing information with another who has something in common with you. It is a process by which two systems or people share information because they have enough things in common for this change to be relevant. Moreover, communication has a symbolic nature and is an act of sharing one's ideas, emotions, attitudes, or perceptions with another person or group of persons through words. It is either written or spoken, through gestures, signals, signs, or other modes of transmitting images.
Can you imagine a day without speaking to anyone? How would you find it? Difficult? Boring? Lethargic? Good day everyone, I am Cristine Bughao and I will be sharing about the importance of communication. In this video, I have emphasized the 5 importance of communication. Number 1. Communication is essential because it enables us to transmit knowledge, ideas, information, and thoughts from one person to another through speech, signals, writing, and behavior. Number 2. Communication is necessary because it brings people together and closer to each other. Communication is important because it is the basis of all relationships. Why do you think there is a failed relationship? The most common reason of a failed relationship is the lack of communication. You see, never underestimate the role of communication in handling relationships. Number 4. Communication is important to share understanding. How would people understand each other? other without communicating. We all know that communication is a two-way process in which there is a give and take relationship. It means there is a feedback. And last but not the least, communication is important because it is the basis of decision-making and planning. Again, the 5 importance of communication are to transmit knowledge and information, to bring people together and closer to each other. It is the basis of all relationship, to share understanding, and it is the basis of decision-making and planning. I believe that we can't live in this world without communication because we need to share our thoughts, important information, and share our love and affection. We won't progress and improve as one nation. We won't understand each other without verbal and non-verbal communication. That's why communication is considered as an integral aspect of living and of human being.
So that's it. That's the process and the element of the communication.